Get something to drink, I hope. Okay.
Hello.
Yeah.
There you are. What's going on?
Can we say it's a happy day?
It is mid 70s today and decent breeze, and it's October.
Can't complain about nothing. Beautiful day. Not a cloud in the sky. Can't complain. Oh, this thing Gail gave me last week turned out to be interesting. Solar cell,
Okay.
built-in battery,
Okay.
12 volt. So if you have a trail camera, nothing like that, it has a 12 volt plug on it. So you can plug that charger in to your trail camera and it'll last forever. Pretty cute.
In theory, it will last forever.
Yeah.
In reality, we know how batteries are.
Yeah, I've had these trail cams. I've had trail cam batteries, do at least 3 months.
Mm-hmm.
They'll do that, but the bad news is they last 6 months anyway. So, solar, you're gonna extend it past 6 months. Okay. We know it'll last 6 months. But they're pretty good. Those trail cams are pretty good.
Yeah. I got absolutely nothing done this week.
Okay.
I accomplished nothing.
I got my long tractor tied up in a fence. Now I
Yeah.
got to move fence from the back wheels. So I've been having fun planting trees.
I don't know. I woke up today and I went, oh, it's Thursday. It was like it was Thursday yesterday. This week just kind of came and went and got nothing accomplished.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't say that. I got a sweet kitten. Hey, sweet kitten. Yeah. Look at that girl. Frumpy.
So Vicente texted me earlier today. He is traveling still. So he's not going to be, he'll be around next week, but he won't be
He's
here.
turned into a bit of traveling man. Like we got Ray and Vicente, the travelers.
Yep. And well, and Art. I mean, all of them really kind of travel.
Yeah, it's true.
Uh,
Like a
and
floating crap game. Craps game here, man.
and I don't know about anybody else. So
Ray is probably burnt out pretty good. He's probably on the road again.
yeah, he probably is.
So they had a wreck in Monroe this week. I heard is a truck wreck. And so all the trucks wanted to take shortcuts. And guess where they wanted to go?
Yep.
Down
The-
Todd Hunter for some reason.
The I didn't hear all that on the scanner. I heard part of it.
Oh,
The cops were, the highway patrol was having a hard time getting people to actually stop and divert onto the highway for some reason.
huh.
They had put cones out, and one of them said that a UPS truck just ran over the cones. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, I had one of those tanker trucks. I've never seen a tanker truck that long. That was propane like tank,
Mm-hmm.
huge. I mean, it was a full 53-foot long tube on the back of it. So dang. Of course, he went down to the corner of Yankee and Todd Hunter and pulled into the filling station down there. PTI, I've seen the PTI tankers come through here before.
Mm-hmm.
They have cut through. So this morning, I had a red dump truck come through. I sent a note up, red dump truck, SRI on the dump part of it. Well, okay. Well, another tanker, a little small tanker came through, and I followed it down and pulled up in trails, and guess who was there? The man, the Popo was there. I said, did you see the tanker come through? No. Oh, okay. Well, I went back and checked and saw SRI things all over the place. Well, they're not the dump trucks, they're dumpsters.
Oh,
And it's a dumpster on the back of a flatbed.
right.
And so I told him about it. He said, yeah, that's what he's sitting there for. Oh, okay. Waiting for one of those dumpsters to come out. Oh, well, I see. So it's good to see you. It's good to see them down there. They actually followed up. Yeah, they do when they can.
Yeah.
That was today. Yesterday was the wreck, wasn't it?
Was it yesterday?
Yeah, was it Wednesday?
It,
Or
I
maybe
don't
it's
know. All the
Tuesday.
days kind of blended together for me.
Yeah, when you get retired, you talk about blending, man. Oh man.
I know this morning I woke up at like 4 o'clock this morning, and the cops were chasing stolen vehicles.
Oh man.
And these thieves are getting smart. They had 3 or 4 motorcycles that were like going in excess of 100 miles an hour to divert the cops' attention from the stolen cars. That the cops eventually caught a couple. Well, they caught one of the stolen cars because he caused a wreck, And the guy basically admitted that they were trying to use the motorcycles to divert the cops' attention at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
And it didn't really work. The cops were more interested in the stolen cars than they were about the motorcycles.
And they'll let the motorcycles go. One of the guys over here said, you know, I had one headed east on 63. Hey, let it go. He ain't gonna catch that guy.
Well, they can't catch them.
No.
I mean, unless they cause a wreck or something, they're not going to do much about it.
Yeah.
Because they can't catch them. They're
Nah.
but there's an organized or a semi-organized group down in Cincinnati that steals cars down in Cincinnati and brings them up to Dayton. And they do it every couple of days. And sometimes they get caught and sometimes they don't, but it must be a large group. And Highway Patrol knows about them. They sit down where they try to steal cars, and they'll chase them clear to Dayton to get the car back, or cause them to wreck. But it happens almost every day or every other day. And it's really fun to listen
some of the
to.
Hyundais, they want to insure them against theft.
Yeah, they're stealing SUVs is what they're stealing.
Oh yeah.
Big suckers. I really don't. I don't know. They're taking them from that big auto mall that's down on what is that? Montgomery Road.
Huh.
I got a couple of new toys in, but can't really see it.
I want to save it until see if anybody shows up.
That's too bright anyway. You can't really see what it's doing. But yeah. Kind of figured Barry or Steve would show up. Thought Art would be here.
Can I show videos?
I should be able to.
Okay, there it is. Boing. Boing. Okay.
Oh, it's a deer.
Two little girls out there. This week they're going to sample 5 places across the street. They're going to take samples. This Duke Energy gas. I guess they had a gas leak out somewhere. And they're going to take all my crabapple trees and all that stuff when they redo the road. They're going to take that hump out of the end of the driveway in the road so the people that ride their motorcycle and do the pop a wheelie there, they're gonna be disappointed. The hump's gonna be gone. And they're gonna take down the crabapple trees, so the deer are not gonna be so happy.
And they're doing that to keep it out of the gas line?
Well, they needed the right of way anyway for the road, and the road's coming apart, as we have noted before.
Mm-hmm.
And the road is actually tilted downhill to the north. And then they did a sample of the road. If you notice, there's some boreholes in the middle of the road. I guess they decided it was unstable.
Oh,
They're gonna stabilize it.
That's nice. That should make the truck drivers nice and happy.
Well, yeah, well, the road is it's so bad. Part of the road at the culvert west of us, the road is actually coming apart, and like 2 foot by 2 foot sections are just laying off the side of the road. So they gotta do something. And
Yeah.
up near me, the snow line is falling off in the ditch. So they're gonna make it a foot wider.
Yeah, that section of road is not great.
And they're gonna put the side of the road, they're gonna build up the side of the road so it's not just a cliff there.
Right.
That should help people. Help some folks. I don't know what they were doing there to begin with. People were just running off the road and ran and missed the mailbox. They went behind the mailbox. It was so bad they missed the mailbox totally the first time and hit a tree, knocked a little tree down. Dang. I lucked out that time. I didn't have to replace a mailbox. That's bad. I thought maybe somebody up the street was doing dope or something. I don't know. People just couldn't make it past that mailbox. One of them run off the road and then came up into the ditch and ran up into my driveway and past that. Dang. How do you do that? One of the guys that I told you about, the guy that threw the beer can out, but he made a mistake. He threw the receipt out too. And the police captain said, "I'll take that. I'll handle that." Oh, great. Yeah, what a guy. What a guy. I appreciate that. Had his phone number on it. Okay. So I've been having fewer beer cans out there recently. What you got there?
Oh, that's one of my new toys.
Oh,
I was trying to I put a sticker over it, see if it could diffuse the light a little better. I don't know. Doesn't really look like it. Looks it looks like it made it worse.
are you getting lasagna today?
I think we're having tacos.
Oh, Taco Thursday.
I'm not real sure what we're doing. I see.
We went up to Benihana's the other day. You ever been to Benihana's?
No.
You need to take her to Benihana's. It's neat. It's Japanese.
Yeah. She likes Chinese. I don't know if she would do Japanese.
They cook on the table.
They cook right there in front of you, don't they?
Yeah, right there on the table.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a interesting experience. It's good to go one time. For your birthday, you get a coupon, so you need to go on your birthday.
Well,
That's
Her
my
birth, her birthday is
birthday
coming
gift
up.
to Gail. To Jim for Gail, yeah.
Yeah, her birthday is coming up on the 27th.
There you go. You can go online and look up Benihana's coupon, birthday coupon. And they do the fancy cooking and throwing utensils all over the place, and they
Yeah.
have a volcano and all kind of good stuff. Yes, it's a pretty good treat. They're interesting.
They're not cheap, are they?
I wouldn't say that, no. The New York strip that I had, the list price was 37.
Ooh,
Yeah, and they had one for 42, which I didn't go for. But the strip was good. And if you get a coupon, I think it's half off of the, or maybe it's BOGO. I don't know. Look it up.
yeah, I'm trying to find it. I'm on their website right now. Of course, they don't say prices,
No.
but
Yeah, if you have to worry about prices, you might not want to go. But it's an experience. It's a good place to go if you've never been to one, particularly. You need to go to one.
We might actually find something to eat there. They've got steak.
Oh yeah.
How could they mess steak up?
Yeah, yeah. They yeah. They do a pretty good thing, and the salad is a unique salad. Gail loves their salad, and they cook it right there in front of you. I gotta let Foofer in. You have to just keep ringing the doorbell. Come on in. Leroy's in here. You know him. Yeah. Yeah, Leroy's in there. You can see him. Hey, Foo Foo Cat, there's food in your dish.
Steak
But this cat will jump
teriyaki.
up in my lap if he gets a chance. Yeah, I hear you. What do you want first, food or loving? Guess here's the answer to that. It's loving first. Yeah, you a good boy. Yeah, you a good boy. Gotta love this old feller. Yeah, you a good boy. Oh yeah, that's right. Bowie was gonna be out of touch one day. Maybe it's this week. Bowie. Yeah, you were pain.
I'm not in Columbus. I don't know why my internet keeps saying I'm in Columbus.
Did you find the Benihana coupon? No. I had to talk to Gail about that. She's the Benihana's expert.
Down on Tri-County Parkway.
Yeah.
Yep.
The chef table. Complimentary $30 Benihana birthday certificate during the month of. Ready for your $30 certificate from. It's on Facebook, looks like.
Okay.
We'll be mailing certificates to members of the chef's table with August birthdays on August 4th.
They have a dress code.
Oh, yeah, you're always spiffy. You got no trouble with your dress code. Of course, I ain't gonna wear no dress. That's all right.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna shave my legs. Ain't gonna wear no dress.
Says we are an upscale thing, and as an upscale thing. Okay.
Okay, you can reach out. Yeah. Contact us. The chef's table registration. Okay, oh yeah. They have quite a following there. We were there real early. And there were people, yeah, people lined up.
Did you make a reservation?
Yes.
Okay. That's what it looks like you got to do.
Well,
Wow.
give you $30, man. There's rent to be paid.
I don't think I've ever ate at a restaurant where you actually have to have a reservation.
Well, they have the chefs come in. You have your own chef. So, yeah, they kind of have to do something.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. Oh, they're good. Their service is good. Their food is good. And interesting crew. They have geez, like a dozen tables or more. There are two sides to it. But it's a good thing to do. It'd be a good thing. She would like that, I think. Well, maybe she'd like McDonald's better, but that's true.
She's, pizza and, pop. Though every time we've gone to Texas Roadhouse or, somewhere like that, she's always enjoyed it. So we're not.
That's something you do once in a while. Benihana's. I've been to several, and it's a treat if you've never been.
Yeah, we're not big steak eaters, but
Oh,
we enjoy it.
Fish, and they got some good specialty stuff.
Yeah.
You can probably look at their menu, but it's quite a variety. And
Yeah,
then
that's
the onion soup is pretty good. Salad and onion soup with a big spoon, big porcelain spoon. And you ever eaten with chopsticks, it's not too bad. And the only thing that keeps Chinese from starving to death is that they make the rice sticky. So, so you can get a little bit of rice on your chopsticks.
on your chopstick.
Yeah.
Yeah. I see. We went to a Chinese restaurant. It was a buffet. And I found American food back in the back of the buffet
Oh, yeah.
because I really don't like Chinese food. Patty
Yeah,
loves it.
this is a little different. This is Japanese, and the steak is just uh, grilled right there. The steak is grilled by itself, no special on it. You have the yum yum sauce and the other sauce on the side if you want it. But the steak's plenty good. Fresh pepper.
Yeah. No, that would be good. Steak would be good. I mean,
But that little train ride now, the little train ride down in Cincinnati, that one has the food. Those guys have the food. That's good stuff.
yeah. See, Patty probably would enjoy a train ride more than she would enjoy.
It's nice. You get to ride up and down the river and go back behind all the houses that you see up on the river,
Mhm.
side on the banks. It's pretty interesting. But the food is excellent.
Yeah, the
That's the
dinner
best
train.
food I've had around these parts.
Saturdays at 6 p.m. Yeah, I better start saving my money. A dinner
Yeah.
train
And beefing up your arms too, because you're gonna need arm strength. Because
for
when you try to open the front door,
uh-huh.
you can barely open it. Gail got it open, but it was a fight. She had to fight it. It was all the suction of all the above all the tables. It keeps the doors sucked closed.
Hmm.
So you got to be tough. Might get Patty to open the door for you. Fortunately, the side door was open when we came in. And if you're the birthday boy gets a balloon hat, yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. I don't think we're going to go to either Benihana's or the train for her birthday.
The train ride will break you too. Yeah, train rides. Yeah.
Although that's why I was saying I need to save my
Start
money.
$30 good. You know, you got $30. Okay.
$105 per person
Yeah.
for the train.
Yeah. Yeah. You got to have some money to go on that one. But it'd be the best food you've eaten in Cincinnati.
Oh. Yeah, but there you are 10 weeks. You got to book 10 weeks in advance, and her birthday is 3 weeks from now, 2 weeks from now.
You can present her with the ticket, you know, for her birthday.
Here, we might go there.
Yeah. And you're so special. It'll be our second honeymoon.
She I think she would like the train. She likes trains. She's always wanted to take a train ride.
That's a good one. We did they have a special on the trains to DC We rode the train. I actually I rode the train coming back from DC. I think we do. Yeah, we went to, yeah, we took it both ways. That was fun. It was a sleeper. So that was nice.
The only, well, I took Marta when I lived down in Atlanta. That was more like an above ground subway.
Yeah.
And I took a train. It was a high-speed train from New York to Virginia once. And I didn't really see the appeal to it, but that's just me. I mean, you know, I'm
They have a train trip up into the northern Ohio before it's the Ohio up into West Virginia. That's a good train trip there. Very beautiful river views up there.
well, she might just be happy with the train trip in Lebanon, the historic train ride that
Oh yeah.
lasts an hour, hour and a half, and cost $20.
Oh, I know. You were just gonna take her down to the Domino's. Or take her down to McDonald's. There you go.
She wants a pizza and a train ride. There you
There
go.
you go. There you can hit both over it. Yeah, L&N. They discontinued that train service in 1925.
Mm. Well, you got the Princess Express. That would be one that you'd have to take the grandkid on because it's Disney princesses.
They have a pumpkin festival at the one at the L&N up there. I'm sure they're gonna do pumpkins or something.
Oh, the Pumpkin Express. Yes, they do. That's a little bit more. That is not on her birthday.
But it's the thought you get the tickets.
Well, the Turtle Creek Valley, that's actually on her birthday. She could actually,
There you go.
we could actually ride on her birthday. And I'm not really trying to cheap out, but that is one of the cheap,
Oh no, not at all.
that is actually one of the cheaper ones they've got. Mm. Actually, that they've got quite a few that the calzone and beer train.
There you go.
Let's see about
Yeah,
the
calzone. Yeah.
they're not booking for October. There's nothing in October for
Oh,
the pizza and beer train. There you go.
yeah.
Nothing in October. Catch a Fire Pizza.
Germania usually has a open house in October sometime. Should be coming up pretty soon. That's interesting. And they have the strudel and the goulash and the special food for Germania Society. And then you guys could do the coming up pretty quick. Probably next week is the Detroit Marathon. Yeah, I'll do that. See the Detroit Free Press?
Okay.
Run up to Canada. I skipped that part. Got a 40-volt battery. Oh, that's right. We got some news. I got the first meeting in January set up. I can't do the second meeting yet. So getting there on that.
Okay.
Let's see what we got. Agenda. There it is. Next next meeting is in person, October 19th.
And it's the short one, right?
Yeah, till 6:35 to 6:30. Looks like our buddy Musk is making some new batteries. Uh, 46 by 80 battery. That's 46 is about an inch by 2 inches. And that's 100 watt hour. I was surprised. That's quite a load. 100 watt hour. That's amazing. 4680. They're say eventually they're going to get the price cut in half for the production of the cells. This is for the truck.
Yeah.
And here this interesting and incredible futuristic modern military tech currently in development. There are like 200 of those. So don't try that when you're tired. Human universal load carrier. He's got a thing going down his leg there.
Oh, okay. I see that now. Yeah.
And here's one I thought was cute. Camouflage.
Yep. I meant to read that one and I got sidetracked doing nothing else.
Yeah. Well, you'll run out of energy.
That is that using like a Fresnel lens?
It looks like these little squares, little octagon shaped things on a sheet of paper or something.
Yeah.
They do the same thing with helicopters and using the same octagon shaped cells. That looks excellent.
Well, when I first looked at that, I didn't realize, I thought it was just her head sticking out, and I didn't realize that she was also wearing camouflage pants.
Yeah. Yeah, it took me I just figured that out. She had camouflage pants on.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So she blends in pretty well.
Yeah.
Let's see.
From last week, they had T-Mobile, Verizon disclose their FWA. They looks like they're going to be in trouble with bandwidth. They're getting in trouble with bandwidth. They expect to be in trouble with bandwidth, which it doesn't surprise me at all with 5G
Mm-hmm.
because they need a ton of bandwidth to support all that. That's close to the average reported by OpenVault of 566 gigabytes. Yeah. $300 gigabytes of data per month. Yeah. T-Mobile is 450 gigabytes. They got a bunch of stuff in that list.
So everything that I see about this invisibility cloak thing, these are Fresnel lenses.
Oh. Well, the Fresnel lenses, that would be a huge lens.
They're big, yes.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Um,
Maybe that's what they're doing. Yeah.
I've
They
seen,
had a helicopter that had these lenses all down the side of it. You can see the octagons all on the side of it. And they got the same thing with the tanks. They're selling camouflage tanks. You
yeah,
can't see them. With infrared, you can't see them with infrared. So they get heavy into that. That was
there was
number 15.
a stealth that I had seen years ago that it took some sort of lens and it had cameras on the backside and it had cameras on the front side, and it would project the images all around these lenses. And that's what I thought this girl was doing, but I don't think she is. I think it's just a, oh, that's neat.
That's the same design on the side of a helicopter. A thunder generator that uses an explosive, I think. Laser weapons, of course. Mayhem. Huh. Well, there's you can wear this suit and you can carry heavy stuff. Oh, it's a stun gun, phaser. Oh, this is one you need, taser shockwave. You can 36 tasers, so you can get a bunch of folk. Yeah, that could be an attention getter. 36 tasers across 2 rows. Yeah. And there's a girl. Well, there's the ghost tank. Apparently they can make it appear camouflaged. You can't see it coming. There's a problem with it. And here's one of my favorites, the flying bug.
Science fiction-y. Oh, of course, DARPA.
Yeah, a lot of this is DARPA stuff. This is a guided bullet thing.
That's
Sniper bullet.
that's science fiction-y. DARPA turning science fiction into science reality.
Water from air generator. They're grabbing the water out of the air. Oh, here's a gecko skin.
Yeah.
Supports 700 pounds on a postcard size pad. Well, looks like they're beaming microwaves. Set yourself on, burns the surface of the body. Okay. Another laser. Robotic servicing of geosynchronous satellites.
Yeah.
Hypersonic missile.
That's not surprising.
Scramjet engine. Another stealth tank. It's very popular. Armored vehicle. Smart pistol. Oh, that's the one that if it doesn't know you, you can't shoot it. RFID key.
That is that's probably actually semi-smart.
Long range acoustic device. A sound cannon and sonic weapon as well.
Mm.
Street fighting tank, okay.
Oh,
Unmanned helicopter.
well, that's not overly surprising either.
Oh, okay. These are supposed to help you see the unseen around your area,
Mm-hmm.
surveys the area. Oh, here you go. There's your robot dog. It's adorable. That's what you used to look for, isn't it adorable?
Adorable. Huh. I didn't think Boston Dynamics was doing anything with the military. That's kind of interesting.
Carry almost 350 pounds. Huh. Can reach up to 4 miles per hour. Carry equipment for soldiers can be used by the police.
Yeah.
You want to pet the dog?
I knew they had some law enforcement had some, but I didn't know they were doing anything with the military. Oh, look at that tiny little car.
And of course, wide assortment of drones.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, there's one of the hypersonic aircraft. Europe in 90 minutes, no problem.
Yeah. That's still future.
Oh, they got the trouble with the boom,
Mm-hmm.
sonic boom. They got to land it somewhere. Guess what? Well, there's a zoom wall.
Yep.
50 times more difficult to pick up on radar.
Yep.
Oh, a helicopter. They got the counter rotating. The Russians have been doing the counter rotating blades for quite a while.
Yep.
You see those in Ukraine all the time. Tactical assault flight operator suit. Intelligent weight distribution system. Oh, the rail gun. Been around for years.
Yeah.
That looks interesting. Submachine gun. 1,200 rounds per minute. Okay.
Various calibers.
Oh, yeah. Underwater gun. That's I think that's a Russian weapon there. Amphibious combat. Okay. Corner shot. I've seen that one. Been around.
Yeah,
For years.
I've seen those before.
Plasma protection shield. Huh. Oh, and they got the swarm things. I'm sure they're the swarms are everywhere. Chinese have been swarming for a long time. Hypersonic weapons. We're finally building some hypersonic weapons. That may not be us. Because they have some
It's the Air
Russian.
Force and DARPA.
Oh. About time. They say they're able to protect against the hypersonic weapons because the Russian hypersonic weapons can't change their direction mid-flight. So what does that mean? They calculate where it's going to be and the speed, and then they put something in that area. Well, if it doesn't change direction, guess what? You can stop it. It's like a classical calculation. Caseless ammunition, I'm not sure about that. No casings.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that.
Hypersonic glide vehicle. Moscow Institute of Thermal Technology. Okay. Autonomous launch vehicle. Okay. Just a flying machine. Put cargo anyway. Okay. Be a bit noisy. Self-steering bullets.
Science fiction.
Under
They had,
$1,000 per round, according to DARPA.
yeah, they had Blade Runner. I think Blade Runner had self-correcting bullets, self-steering bullets. You tell it who you want to kill, and it goes and kills them. It was one of those sci-fi programs. That's what the heck is that thing?
It's a low-profile counter-rotating helicopter, so it's they can land it in a small space.
That's that's interesting.
And with the counter-rotating blades, you don't need a tail rudder.
Yeah, I understand how that works, but
There's your mule robot. It's not a dog, it's a mule. What do you think?
yep. That was General Dynamics.
400-pound load for 20 miles without refueling. You could carry some pretty nice weapons, 400-pound weapon. Hummer, electric light reconnaissance vehicle. Okay. Cray tack writing device. Only visible when you can write on stuff that's only visible when you're wearing goggles.
I don't know what the practicality of that would be.
Writing is invisible to the enemy.
Chinese carrier.
They use electromagnetic launch catapults. I heard that, I heard some bad things that they couldn't do that. They didn't do well on aircraft carriers. I don't know. Anti-jamming systems, they're probably all over the place.
For
Oh, they did have a PC in there that you and Steve ought to be interested in. It was a C-20, they called it. Well, this is a flying machine gun. That's
a
what you
flying
need.
machine gun. That's just what we need.
What would you want with a dog? You got a flying machine gun. Here's an SR-72.
That doesn't look anything like its predecessor.
Yeah. Electro laser, lasers, carrier base rider. Attack drone, underwater drone. High energy liquid laser defense system. Oh, that looks interesting. Oh, it's a test mannequin. Event of a chemical attack. Realistic 3D humans. That's
Great.
Yeah, that's us. We're pretty realistic. Maybe a little bit thick of the brisket. Unmanned submarine hunter, yeah. Laser cannons, yeah.
MPOD.
Electronic warfare combat training pod. Well, here you go. Samsung Galaxy S20 Tactical Edition. Smartphone. Connect with tactical radio with missions.
Okay.
See, you don't have one of those, do you? Yeah.
I don't know why I need one of those.
Well, I've never talked to you before.
That's true.
Need never enter into this calculation. Boeing Starliner Vesta. Low orbit depth and Earth depth destinations. Huh. Jeez. Swarming drones. Okay. Swarming.
Swarming.
Water gliders. Unmanned underwater vehicles. They've had the underwater vehicles, those geological survey vehicles. The Russians picked one of those up. We made them give it back. These are armed drones. Satellite melter. Huh. Sikorsky, another Sikorsky helicopter.
Yep.
That's what we needed. Poseidon superweapon.
Looks like a torpedo.
Russian strategic weapon. Nuclear armed, nuclear powered, autonomous torpedo. That's what we needed. Make me sleep better at night. Yeah. Zircon supersonic missile. Yeah, well. Another tank. 3.7 and 4.6 million a piece. Another hypersonic, China. Automatic rifle. Okay. Battlefield holograms.
Yeah.
Anti-aging pill. That's what I need. Superconducting magnometers. Okay. Gene editing for biological warfare. That sounds like fun. Printed drones. Print your own drone. Huh?
Yeah. Can
That's
find
probably old news, huh?
we could find drones on Thingiverse. Print some 3D drones.
Drone defender. 0.1 second cold start capability and a range of 2 kilometers. Okay. Oh,
What is this?
locates drone threats
Oh, okay.
and jams them. Looks like it jams them too. Okay. Cyber shoulder soldiers. Fido. What's a rebreathing system?
Yeah, I always thought that those were hard to do too.
Yeah. Well, that's been around for 50, 60 years, a rebreather.
Yeah, but not
Maybe they
that
got
small.
improved technology.
Oh,
Tractor about 10 ton. All
that's
right.
just what you need. Yeah.
Well, BattleBots is on again. They started a new season.
Well, that 10-ton battle bot there should be able
Yeah.
to
Yeah, that'll put
kick
that in there.
anybody's butt.
Yeah. Help soldiers lift heavy objects without suffering back injuries. 3-pound exosuit with weight-bearing technology. Help lift heavy objects. Huh. Airless tires.
Yeah, I've seen those before.
Yeah,
Actually
they've been
saw
around.
I actually saw a car not too long ago that had airless tires.
It looks like they're flexing, have flex joints in them. That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Software enabled armored rear vehicles. Software, they got software in them. Okay. Army recruitment videos. Huh. Okay. Yeah, nerve agents. That's what I want. Long range aircraft. Replace 2,000 Black Hawk utility airplanes.
Those are complicated.
Yeah, they still have a wreck of the original.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever they have these in San Diego. We saw them flying them over
The
the
Ospreys. Those things are complicated.
yeah.
No more Japanese what?
$318 billion into weapons, it looks like.
Military databases sold on eBay. All right.
Woohoo, what a deal. Raytheon's still busy.
Yeah.
Surface-to-air missile batteries for Eastern Europe. Lockheed M142 artillery rocket launchers.
I did not know Lockheed made stuff like that. I thought they only did planes.
Yeah. Chat GPT.
Yeah, not impressed.
Star Shield. Military version of SpaceX's Starlink satellites. Okay. Okay. Air launched weapons. Well, that looks like a nice outfit. Develops
Oh.
HoloLens AR headset for
Yep.
use for Battlefield for the first time. Microsoft.
Yep.
We knew they got some sort of big contract.
That that was it. Their
AR.
HoloLens thing.
Psychological operations training programs. Huh. Viral warfare, yeah, that's what we need. Kalashnikov Cub drone. Strike remote target within 30 minutes at a high speed. Huh. So it's a robot, a drone with 30-minute time frame. Ghost drones. Mixed reality pilot training. No surprise there. Cummins Advanced Combat Engine. That's a diesel probably. Arctic has a new theater of war. Yeah, the Ruskies have been busy in the Arctic region. You now see through walls. Yeah, I saw one of the police use that to see what was going on in the other side of a wall. They had some bad guys in the bathroom and they had to see through the wall.
It's kind of cool.
And they blew a hole in the wall and grabbed him. Abrams X tank, that's probably unmanned. Lighter, more fuel efficient, uses hybrid powertrain. Oh, okay. One of the problems they have with the Abrams is it's a turbine. You got to have air fuel.
Triage challenge.
Mass casualty incidents. Okay. Oh yeah. Yeah, Biden wants competitive coexistence with China as long as everybody plays fair. Yeah. Yeah, the crap they could put in space. And oh, here you go. Vision 60. All-weather ground drone. That's an interesting concept. Ground, call it ground drone.
It's a ground drone. It's not a
Yeah.
robot.
Apparently, they got these guys where they can travel far and carry a load. Hey, sounds good to me. Well, here's one spot.
Well, that's Boston Dynamics. That's the one that kind of started all the robot dogs. They're calling it a ground drone. That's-
Yeah, okay.
That's a robot.
The Internet of Military Things.
Has always existed.
Printing for military equipment.
Is
Oh, you know, they got the metal printers now, so yeah.
well, they've had metal printers for a while.
Oh, yeah. It gets so bad that you can't even understand what they're trying to tell you it is. RFID tags and military guns. That's great. That'll go over like a lead balloon, yeah. Optimally manned fighting vehicle. Supersonic Air Force trainer. Oh, okay. Long range anti-ship missile.
Mm,
A drone
a drone.
for military, public safety, and law enforcement. There's some Birkenstocks. I got a clearance. Precision strike missile can be launched 310 miles away. Okay. Another missile. I got missiles coming out the wazoo. Yeah, the United Kingdom, the UK has produced some weapons that have long distance, just like a drone weapon, but they're $2,000 a piece, but they carry a pretty good payload.
Yeah.
Aegis combat weapon. Aegis ships have been around for years. In fact, China's got knockoffs of them. Unmanned naval ship. Okay. The battle tank. Same hull as a Leopard 2A4. That's a Leopard is a Abrams knockoff. Another rifle, no surprise there. Commercial's virtual trainer.
Patriot missile. Lasers.
Yeah, they're it looks like they're using a mirror or something to redirect the laser. So you can fly something with a laser, but it doesn't have a laser, it's just a mirror. Beechcraft airplane, okay, that's new.
Yeah, that probably was one of the more conventional looking things on this list of stuff.
Yeah. It's all about training.
Yeah.
Huh, okay. Another weapon. Autonomous drone.
That's just what we need. More autonomous drones.
Laser weapon.
Purpose,
13
travel at hypersonic speed.
13,000 miles per hour. Okay. Stealth bomber.
Yeah. See some of those flying around.
Micro UAV swarming system. They got some nasty batteries for those things. We've been hearing about those. Well, you've been able to buy them. They're just not cheap batteries, but very high power density. Unmanned undersea vehicle. Oh, okay. Echo Voyager. Enhanced sniper rifle. Overhead persistent infrared. Improved sensor resolution. Precise target identification and tracking. Exoskeleton. Yeah,
Yeah.
they've been getting into that.
Yeah.
Need some of those pretty quick. They get those and get some lightweight batteries, I'll be good to go.
Well, sooner or later, stuff like that will trickle down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unmanned aerial refueling. So they have a tanker that's unmanned. Oshkosh.
Oshkosh bagosh.
Yeah. Light tactical vehicle. TO-55 destroyer. Air to surface standoff missile. XQ-58 Valkyrie. Absorbing enemy fire. The Gray Wolf. Replacement for the Huey.
Okay.
Heavily defended land-based installations and maritime vessels. That could be the big Russian bridge in the, yeah, Ukraine, yeah. Dragonfire. High energy laser. Should be tons of those. Nobody else showing up?
Apparently not.
Yeah. All right. That's a cute little vehicle. Semi-automatic combat shotgun. Huh. Okay. Allowing systems to function longer with minimal human input. Unmanned system. That looks like that tanker thing they had. Greater invisibility. Hiding soldiers and vehicles from infrared vision systems. Huh. Structural protein called reflectin, which common squids utilize to change color and reflectivity of their skin. Okay. Extra stealth bomber. Okay. Striker mounted laser weapon. Okay. The Quinlong 3. Shenyang Institute of Automation. Maybe Ray got one of those. One of these kind of underwater exclamation.
Oh, it looks like a giant Nemo.
Yeah. High-end anti-submarine warfare.
Yeah.
Tilt rotor
Helicopters.
Oh,
Yeah. Complicated.
yeah.
Really complicated.
That's a variation of that marine thing that they have.
It's the Osprey.
Yeah, it's Osprey Revisit. There's
Yeah.
been variations of that.
There are, but they're all complicated. And they
Yeah.
don't, and when they fail bad.
Yeah, people die. Yeah, they lose them regularly. You hear about one crashing occasionally.
Yeah.
Counter electronics. Oh my God, I wouldn't even want to guess. There's so much of that stuff.
Wow. There's countermeasures, and then there's countermeasures.
Counter,
And then there's counter
countermeasures.
measures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's that
Oh,
machine.
there's that gun again.
Somebody likes that.
How'd that end up on the list twice?
Yeah, the AR based combat training. I mean, yeah. Oh, they've had that. They had one of those up with just a projector, basically.
Yeah.
Video
Well,
projector, which was realistic, too realistic for me. I didn't want to play. You guys play with this. I'm going home where it's safe. Quantum computing.
Yep.
Blockchain data protection. Spy microbes. Oh, great. Oh, yeah. There's so much stuff you don't want to know. I don't want to know. Next generation air dominance fighter jets. 6th generation fighter jets. Result will be 1,200 fighter jets, out of which only 200 will be crewed.
That's interesting.
This jet comes with their very own fleet of 1,000 drones, which accompany them. Okay. This is yeah, directly supports infantry. Fighting war machine, or AI fighting war machine. Military metaverse. Okay, not sure what that was. You had enough?
Chemical destroying clothes. That's just what we need. Here, let me show you this yeah, this thing. This is that. See, they're actually showing the lens right there.
Ouch. Yeah, that's not good. Oh man.
And you can actually see the lens. So you can kind of make out what's behind it.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah.
So there's the lens right there.
Invisibility cloak. Yeah.
Yeah. I saw somebody on YouTube actually explain how this works. If you turn the lens one direction, you'll see right through it, and if you turn it the other direction, it's kind of bent a little, so it reflects what's behind it, and you just stand in its blind spot.
Ah. Yeah, that sounds simple enough.
Yeah. So that's what they're doing. They're using a Fresnel lens or something very, very similar to a Fresnel lens, a really big one, which isn't hard to get because the old projection TVs, the old rear projection TVs,
Yeah.
had big, huge Fresnel lenses in. So you could actually probably get one and shape it and cut it down the way you need it to and make your own invisibility shield.
Huh.
That would work at least almost as good as.
So when I'm hiding from Gail, I could use it. Yeah.
Put it around your computer. She'll never find
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. Might need that. That might be handy.
That was my interesting thing.
They probably had another 100 of those things, you know. They're killing me.
Oh yeah, they probably did.
Those DARPA guys, they get wild.
DARPA, I don't know. Sometimes I think they throw stuff at the wall and see what sticks. And it's still out of stock. This is a new toy I want.
Oh yeah, that's neat. If they can make those cheap, they're gonna start popping up everywhere.
Well, they haven't even, this video probably doesn't show it. Yeah, this video doesn't show it. The back, this orange thing right here unscrews and you can put it in a hole and mount it. It's actually really cool. $35. And I should have bought it when I saw it and it went out of stock. It's new from M5 Stack.
Yeah, that stuff is getting to where looks like they can do plug-in stuff,
Mm-hmm.
just make stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Looks handy. Our world is changing. I turned off my microphone on my sensor in here, and I told it to turn off something, and it turned it off. And then I started thinking, wait a minute, the microphone's off. How could that be? Unless my phone picked it up, but my phone wasn't on.
Mm. You got another Google Home somewhere?
Yeah, I actually do have one in the other room. The dining room could have got me. And they are pretty sensitive. They can pick you up from the other room.
Yeah. So I have that problem all the time because, you know, our apartment's pretty small. So when Patty's in the living room and she says something, mine in here will go off. And I didn't do that.
Well, that microphone switch is handy
Yeah.
because I use the phone all the time. Use the auto dial stuff.
The yeah. I think they're almost too sensitive though. I guess they need to be, but sometimes they don't always hear the right word either.
Okay, Google, make family room lights green. Nah.
Nothing happened.
Okay, Google, turn on family room lights. Nah. Oh,
There
we go.
goes.
Oh, there's a green.
And they're green. It was just being slow. It just had to think for a second.
It didn't repeat the command.
Yeah.
It may have repeated it in the other room.
I've got a good night routine set up and it drives me nuts. Sometimes it'll repeat the command and sometimes it'll just go through and do what it's supposed to do and set all the, you know, turn off all the lights and everything. And I never know what it's going to do from one day to the next. So I had read somewhere that Google had changed that so that, you know, if you're telling it to turn on lights or turn off lights, you obviously can see that happen. So it's not going to announce that it did it. And I'm like, yes, but what if you're, you know, on vacation and you're telling it to turn your lights on from a remote location?
Yeah.
So
I got trouble with my clocks here. I've got these nice digital clocks. They're very pretty. They're green LEDs, but they are too fast. They go ahead. They're ahead after a month. They're 2 minutes ahead. Now, how do you fix that? I'm thinking of a trim capacitor on the oscillator, but I'm afraid the oscillator may be internal. I got to look that up because I got like 3 or 4 of those dang clocks. I like them. They're cute, but
and they're all
irritating.
fast.
They go fast. They'll do, you know, and after a month, they'll be a couple of minutes. They're a couple of minutes fast now. One of them says 6:52. The other one says 6:54. Make up your mind.
I don't know. All the clocks that I buy anymore will sync to the internet. So
Yeah. And
I
I got
don't,
some atomic clocks. They do well, but these things, I've never seen a digital clock that drifted that much unless it's without power and they're using an RC circuit to keep time. I've seen that happen.
I had an old computer. It's probably one of the early Pentiums, maybe a Pentium 2. It would gain time. It was constantly gaining time.
Huh.
And this was before they would sync with the internet and all that to correct it. So
Maybe it was overclocked.
it wasn't.
Huh.
It was, I had Googled it once to see, and it was a known problem. There was something wrong with the time clock that they use, the real time clock, and it would just go fast. But that's about how it was. It was 2 or 3 minutes ahead once a month.
And that's like our car radio does that. It'll gain a minute a month. I'm just not used to that.
I mean, even my car radio syncs to the internet.
Huh.
I've got it connected to the network, but it will sync to the internet. And I don't even use it for, I use it as a radio. I don't even care what time it says. Actually, that car stereo's got GPS built into it. It'll sync to the GPS signal.
Oh yeah.
So it's should be, I should be able to go down there and get a pretty accurate time from it.
The chipset in this thing, I'm worried about it's something about a special chipset. It's probably a single chip clock. And I
Well-
need to look that chip up and see if they have a trim device on it.
They probably either put the wrong oscillator on it or a cap went bad or something.
And it's got displays the temperature, and that's nice, but it only displays odd numbers.
Well, it fits right in with you.
So it's never 80 degrees. It's either going to be 78 or 81, but not 80. Here I got one of them saying 79 and the other one saying 81. Okay.
Close enough. Take the average between the two. It's close enough.
There you go.
I've got a radio that has a temperature gauge in it and I mean, it's a nice radio. Well, it's a decent radio. But for whatever reason, it always displays the temperature in Celsius. Even if you tell it to do it in Fahrenheit, or you tell it to use imperial standard instead of metric, everything it displays is in metric or Celsius. And I'm like, that is almost useless.
Well, they sell a lot of these clocks that have Celsius only.
Yeah.
Seriously, you have to be careful. I was careful. Yeah, you had both. Okay.
Well, inside, in the settings of this radio, you can tell it, Fahrenheit or metric or whatever.
Yeah.
But it doesn't change it. It just, on the display, it still says Celsius.
And the quality of some of the Chinese stuff is starting to deteriorate. I've noticed, because I'm not used to a digital clock being off a second a month, maybe. This is ridiculous.
I've seen digital clocks off, but like I said, anymore, I make sure that all my digital clocks can sync to the internet. So
Well, the digital clock should sync up to the line frequency, because the line frequency, they keep track of the clicks.
yeah,
Okay, it's 60 cycles per second,
well
and then they keep a running total.
that's how the old analog clocks worked.
Yeah, well, the Telecron clocks were synced to the power system. Yeah, and it's very accurate. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Well, at the power plant, we used to adjust the cycles
Those-
in the morning, every morning.
you know those click those old rotary
Flip ones,
click
yeah.
flip those sync to the 60 hertz
Yeah.
on the power line.
Sure.
I saw a guy, he had a video, he bought one, an American one while he was over here and took it over to Europe and wondered why it didn't
Oh
keep-
yeah, it was
keep
all big time.
accurate
Yeah.
time. And then he realized, oh, it must be syncing to, they're on a 50 hertz cycle. And
Yeah. All the old Telecron clocks, they were synchronous. They used synchronous motor. Very low torque, but
yeah,
super accurate.
you take advantage of the fact that you're using 60 hertz.
Yeah, I'm surprised these work off of 5 volts DC.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so they're not going to see the clock frequency, line frequency.
Line frequency, yeah. Well, and even if they had a transformer or something in there, you wouldn't be able to get the line frequency because they want DC. They want 5 or 12 volts or
Yeah.
something. So you wouldn't get the you'd lose the AC. You'd convert that over to DC, but I don't know.
All right, we survived it.
It was that was an interesting meeting.
Yeah.
Hopefully more people will show up next week.
Yeah, we don't need them.
All right, Mr. Jim.
All right, we'll see you later.
We'll take care.
The
And
next week is a real meeting,
Yep, I'll see you next week.
5 to 6:30.
Yep. All right.
Okay.
See you later.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.